This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
A year ago, Ted Musgrave. And we have a truck that spun around.
Stan Boyd, I think, over there. The green and black truck.
Michigan driver Stan Boyd loops it around and brings out caution for the third time today. Here on lap number 42.
You know, Doc, we obviously documented Rick Crawford's problems with an oil leak and having to make all those pit stops to get it repaired. He worked his way all the way back up into the top 10.
Well, Rick Crawford has been hammering away at his second. Look and see what happened.
Some contact there. Looked like Larry Gunzelman, the 63 truck, slowed, and Stan Boyd ran right into the back of him. Not a great deal of damage, it doesn't look like, to either truck. Both of them got back going, but I think neither one were successful in trying to remain on the lead lap. Northwest Dodge.
His best finish of the year thus far. This truck finished 6th at Martinsville, so he's gaining on every week. And remember, 2 weeks from today, we head out to Pikes Peak International Raceway. A little mile-high action, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series style. So put that one on your calendar. Sunday afternoon, May 19th, 4 Eastern Time on ESPN. The Rocky Mountain 200 presented by Dodge.
Awesome racetrack out there. Joe Ruttman won the race last year with some good pit strategy. Great crowd on hand. Well over 30,000 people last year at Pikes Peak.
We've had some incredibly close finishes at that racetrack. So. And don't forget, coming up next, we head down to Marty Reed and the guys in Atlanta. Atlanta Dragway for NHRA action, the Summit Racing Equipment NHRA Nationals presented by Pontiac. Kenny Bernstein, John Force and company. Bernstein, the top qualifier in top field. Force qualified 8th in funny car. All that action coming up here in about 4 laps. We'll hope to get a quick word with what should be a very, very emotional victory lane for Terry Cook if he can hang on.
Don't be jinxing him, Doc.
I'm not. I said if he can hang on. Leffler, if he were to win it, it'd be emotional victory lane. Right. So would Mike Bliss. And there is Bob Keselowski, who's just going to spin around and strangle himself with that little cord there on his radio.
Bob Keselowski is no stranger to victory lane. You know, he won a number of races with Dennis Setzer driving that truck, but Bob also won a race at Richmond, Virginia, with him driving.
Bob Keselowski won back in September of 1997, exactly, in Richmond. He's one of the winners in this series and a former ARCA Series champion. Whoa, Terry Cook is sideways out of turn 4. Don't grab me like that. You scared me.
Did he forget that he had the 8-second lead?
I don't know. I tell you what, I think he's going to back down a little bit. That truck was sideways, and then Cook gathered it back in. 2 laps to go for Terry Cook, and this time he tiptoes off turn 2.
He just about gave me a heart attack coming off that corner.
2 laps away. The Missouri, Illinois Dodge Dealers Ram Truck 200 is 2 laps from completion.
This truck comes from Michigan anyway, Doc.
It sure does. Battle for 5th position. John Wood making a move inside of Dennis Setzer. And Setzer will take the spot. And here comes Wood battling back on the final lap as the white flag waves. And they are right in front of our leader. There comes Terry Cook in the number 29. Terry Cook, the Power Stroke diesel colors for K Automotive. Bob and Kay and Ron Keselowski. And Terry Cook, at 33 years of age, out of Sylvania, Ohio, will win at Gateway International. Cook finds the gateway to victory lane.
What a terrific job by the whole Keselowski team.
I'm awfully tired, but you guys drive a good truck. Awesome job. Wow, great job, guys.
You heard Amy tell us at the top of the show that he had a flu. He had a bad cold and flu-like symptoms the past couple of days. It got worse yesterday after happy hour. You heard him tell the crew, I'm exhausted, I'm awfully tired, but what a truck. You just saw a glimpse of Kate Keselowski, who was the spotter for that team, on the roof being congratulated by the other spotters. And don't forget, NHRA coming up next from Atlanta Dragway. Marty Reed and company, Summit Racing Equipment and NHRA Nationals. Take a look at our unofficial results here from Gateway. Terry Cook is the winner. In second spot, Jason Leffler. Mike Bliss third. Crawford and Starr. Then Dennis Setzer in the top 6. John Wood is 7th. Brian Rose, those 8 trucks finishing on the lead lap.
Good runs by Lance Norrick and Matt Crafton also in the top 10. Brendan Gaughan, 11th place finish. Lance Super ran well all day in 13th. Steve Portengate, 14th.
That's the top 15 finishers. Again, unofficial. Here are the trucks that are 2 laps down. Carlos Contreras had a problem on pit road and had to come back on and off pit road. And our points leader, Robert Presley, by the way, finishing in 31st position, 19 laps back. Our point standings after 4 events, David Starr, the young man out of Houston, Texas, is our points leader. Ted Musgrave in second, Crawford, Bliss, and Robert Presley, who was the leader, now back in 5th spot overall in the point standings. What a day for Terry Cook.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcasting. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.